My name is Sheridan Halfacre from Rack It Back Armory, and I'm the chief gunsmith here. We do all kinds of cool, weird shit. We do tons of Cerakote. You want weird stuff, we're more than willing to do it. This is an SRU 22 kit. We reached out to SRU a while back because we were interested in their AR-15 kit, and they just released a 1022 kit, and why not Bullpup a 1022? My favorite part so far about SRU is it's so easy for me to be honest. Like, while we did get this for free, we did buy the other one, and it's been worth every penny that we put into it. The thing's super cool, super neat, and it's just a really nice functional system that isn't, buy another gun cost. So SRU does a lot of really cool airsoft upgrades for guns. For example, the space movie with Matt Damon, Elysium. They make the AK that he uses in the movie. Super crazy space AK. They make modern kits that you can buy right now for airsoft guns. And there's not a very big difference between airsoft firearms and real steel firearms. There are the obvious, like they changed some measurements up so that you can't attach a lot of real steel things to airsoft guns and vice versa. So they had that hill to climb. But like engineering wise, it's pretty damn close. So I'm so glad that they finally started doing real steel stuff finally, because they've made lots of airsoft stuff that are really cool little pieces. And I'd love to get one of those AK kits in real steel if they ever end up doing it. So a couple weeks back we bought the 5.56 kit for a standard AR-15, and we loved it. We think it's cool as shit, and we're still using it today. I think we used it a couple days ago. We slapped a Foxtrot mic upper into it, front left-hand charging AR. That is exactly where all Bullpup should be charged, right up here. It's been great. I loved every second of it. This one though, this one's for a 1022, which I've never even heard of a 1022 Bullpup kit. So we bugged them about this and they sent us one over. The plan with this guy is we're going to slap a 1022 in there, and we're going to swap out the barrel for an integrally suppressed barrel, and also, because we have our SOT, convert the 1022 into open bolt full auto. So that'll be a mean little thing. It is so much cheaper to mag dump 22, specifically over 5.56 or 7.6239 or 50 BMG 9mm. Like 22 is easy peasy, and ideally that would be much more approachable for somebody who's interested in getting into the full auto realm. It's a super easy, super light kit for people who aren't as familiar with, let alone firearms, but also like full auto. Great starting level for a full auto thing. First, for me, who has a little bit of machining background, I love the exploded view stuff that they have on here. I almost want to like chop this section off and keep it, but then I'd have like cardboard stuck to my wall, and it's only cool to me, and it looks kind of tacky for customers, but I think it looks cool as hell. And I've never actually seen this on like any other product. I'm sure that there is, but I just don't see it. And it's really cool to know exactly like, hey, this is exactly what you're getting. It's just a small touch, and the small touches really mean a lot. They could absolutely send this in a completely blank cardboard box, or they could spend a couple extra bucks and make the cardboard box look cool as shit. Sort of like getting your little stickers in your gun case. Like yeah, I just bought a $10,000 gun, but why didn't I get my free $2 sticker? Same thing here. Overall length, 26.3 inches, 26.7 with an additional butt pad. It extends it to 27.1. Length of pull, they have an adjustable length of pull. Oh, it's because of the butt pad. It comes in black, tan, OD green, or white. And it is compatible with suppressors up to 1.29 inches in diameter. We looked at the suppressor that we're trying to do. It is like 1.1, so we should be just fine. Ah, that's cool. So, I like OD. I love OD green. Alright, cool. I really like the color. I'm a slut for OD green. I'm actually weird. I'm not actually wearing an OD green shirt today, which is the first. And then the parts kits. Negative things. I really like having a physical book. I think that was a problem last time. Maybe that's their thing. They're working on, carbon footprint or whatever. I like having a physical book. Sometimes weird 404 errors happen and pages disappear, and now I'm stuck with a brick that I don't know how to reassemble. Hasn't been an issue. One downside of the paper stuff is I catch myself trying to zoom into the fucking paper too often. I'm an old boomer now, I guess. But something that I think is really cool is they combine a couple different materials. 6061 CNC aluminum upper, which runs almost the entire length of the piece, which is great. I love aluminum parts. And then PA66 polymer. I have no clue what that means, but it's polymer. Yeah, it looks like the same polymer that's on the other SRU. This one's called the SRUNA or SRUNA. There might be a translation thing that I just dumb American not speaking the proper language, so I don't know. But the only thing we're missing is a pistol grip. But still, like, that's a 1022. It's damn cool. I like that it fits these big banana mags, like I think they're 25 or 30 rounder mags in the kit, because if the full auto is anything like we expect it to be, it should be shooting faster than the magazine can feed. And the only magazine that should be able to feed are either the 10 rounders or these banana mags. We'll see when we get to that point. Okay, cool. Super solid detents. Easy peasy. That's awesome. Standard ARs have the cross pins that oftentimes when we Cerakote them, they get a little stiff. This is just super easy pull pin, and it's got a hole so I can put a freaking D-ring on it if I want. Can I do it the opposite way? Awesome, I can for the wrong-handed shooters. They did mention that some below average intelligence users have had issues with reassembly when assembling this thing. I'm going to be eating my words when I find out I have the problem as well. But, you know, we haven't argued that I am not below average intelligence. But they did mention that there are some fitment issues every once in a while, and it is all easily fixed in the kit. Like, it has adjustment screws in it. I wouldn't even really say fitment issues so much as, like, each gun is slightly different, and you're going to have to make fine adjustments on everything for everything to seat properly. Until we get to really tearing this thing apart and dropping in a kit, I don't know if those are founded. So I think this is cool as hell. Completely, like, 1,000-foot view. I love bullpups. I think they're cool as shit, and it's the future of guns, if only we actually got there. It looks like a fucking Halo gun, man, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be way more Halo gun-y than their AR-15 version, just because the AR-15, you can see the top of the AR. It's very obviously an AR. This, you can't even see a 1022 in there. You can just barely see it through this little window, but other than that, like, it is entirely self-contained. Like, that is a future gun. SRUNA, SRUNA. All right, this is the SRUNA, the Bullpup 22, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be cool as shit. We'll get to making it in the very near future and go from there. My name is Sheridan with Rack It Back Armory. Guns up.